I'm Dr. Dawn of GetFitWithDrDawn.com and YourHealthGetToThePoint.com. I'm so excited to be bringing you a JNL Fusion workout. This is the first video workout that I've done for YouTube since getting back from the JNL conference in January in Miami. So I'm very excited to bring this to you. What we're going to need is, I have my timer. This is the first time I've done this, but I'm going to go through the full workout with you. Just be sure that you have warmed up at least 3 to 5 minutes. I warmed up on my elliptical. You can use a speed rope, you can use whatever you like. Just make sure you're nice and warmed up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the modifications and then I'm just going to go through the actual workout. I set my timer for 6 rounds, 30 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. Our first exercise is going to be a reverse lunge with a twist. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be twisting this way. Now the way to modify this would be just going straight back or just dropping your weight completely. So I'll leave that entirely up to you. Now the cardio portion of this is going to be a burpee. And burpees can be advanced or you can do a modification. So what you can do is, for the modification, you can just come down like this and then just walk your hands in. And if that's still too much, you can also do this against the wall. I am going to actually go full down and come up. So here is the advanced version. You're coming all the way down, up, and then you're jumping. You can eliminate the jump if you want. So you do whatever works for you. So again, I set my timer for 6 rounds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to go through the full circuit. Grab your weight. And just remember to twist. It's very important to pay attention to form. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you can always see the front of your toe. That's very important. Next, during the 10 seconds of rest, keep moving. Keep yourself nice and limber. Next, we're going to go on to the burpee. Remember to do the modification. Okay, you're going to grab your weight again. We're on to the second set. Just keep moving. Here we go. Now for the second set of burpees, I'm going to modify. I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm still going to do the jump, but not go all the way down. Drop your weight down. Now this time, keep yourself moving. And again, I'm not going to go all the way down this time. So use what works best for you. Great job. Grab your weight again. Last set. Keep moving. Now, if you're holding your weight and you're starting to get tired, just drop the weight down, because form is very important. Drop your weight down. Now I'm going to go back to the full burpee this time. If you like the modification better, and remember, you don't have to jump. Great job. Just walk in place. We're going to kind of bring our heart rate back down before moving on to circuit number 2. If you need to grab some water, feel free to grab water. I like to put my water in a ball jar. It gives me about 32 ounces. I have lemon in here, which is very detoxifying. It's very important to keep yourself hydrated. Now the next circuit we're going to go through is a squat with a side kick. Now, again, this can be modified. You do not have to use weights. You can just come down and just do a little kick. You don't have to go very high. So this is a workout that everyone can do. Just use the modification that you need. Otherwise, we're going to grab our weights and it's going to be down, kick. Now if you want to, you can also just use one weight, which is what I'm going to do. We're just going to go down and to the side. Now, the cardio portion is going to be an in and out jack. Now what you can do is you can just modify by just going from side to side, and you can increase it as high as you want, or you can go in and out. If you want to use your arms, you can kind of just move them this way. It increases your heart rate by moving your upper and lower body. Again, I'm setting this for 6 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Use the modification that you need. Okay, here we go. Now remember, the lower you go, the more calories you're going to burn. But you need to pay attention to form. If you feel like your form is failing, then do the modification and drop your weight. Keep your shoulders back. Drop your weight down. Keep moving. And remember, modify if you need to. For the first one, I'm going to keep my hands straight and still. Sometimes this is tougher because you really have to move your legs in and out. And it's all coming from the lower body. Great job. Grab your weight again. Keep moving. Now, if I haven't told you, this is a full body workout. It doesn't have to be. You can focus all 6 circuits on just one body part, 2 body parts. We're going to focus on all. Now remember, modification. Move your arms in and out. I kind of like to just keep on moving my legs back and forth. I can really feel my heart rate increasing. Grab your weight. The great thing about this workout is you're going to be burning calories pretty much throughout the day because you're doing bursts of cardio, so you're going to have excess oxygen that's going to be available later, which will help you to burn more calories. But in addition to that, the strength training portion is increasing muscle. And muscle, of course, burns more calories than fat. Okay, drop it down. Last cardio for this circuit. Keep moving. So I'm going to move my hands up and down. It does take a little coordination. You can separate them. Last set for this circuit. Go as fast as you can, whether you're doing a modification or a higher intensity. Great job. As you can see, my shirt says strong is the new skinny, and this is a great way to increase your strength. Now, we're going to move on to circuit 3. Grab some more water. Staying hydrated, again, is very important. Now for circuit number 3, we are going to do something called a clean and press. And what we're going to do is we're going to be using our lower, our bicep, and our shoulder. I'm going to show you first without weights. We're going to squat down, curl up into a hammer curl over your head, and then back down. Now, with this move, be sure to make it very intentional while paying attention to your form. I'm going to grab my weights. I'm going to show you what it looks like with weights. Separate your feet about shoulder width, down, up. Now this is not about speed, it is about form. Okay, that's the first exercise. Now the cardio portion is going to be a mountain climber. Now, if you have trouble, if you're having sinus issues and you can't go face down, you can always do a mountain climber standing. Here's the modification. You can increase your intensity this way. Otherwise, we're going to come down onto the ground, and again, you don't have to go too fast, but otherwise, here's the more advanced. Okay, again, timer set for 6 rounds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds of rest. As you can see, my heart rate is staying pretty high. This is an awesome workout, and you're going to be finished in a short period of time. So you're done, and then you can move on throughout your day. And it just sets your day for positive thoughts and really healthy eating. Okay, here we go. Squat down, hammer curl up. Okay, drop your weights down. Now we're going to move into the mountain climber. So remember, modify if you need to. Keep moving. Okay, here we go down. Keep your arms or your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Great job. Now we're going to move on again to the strength portion. Grab your weights. I'm going to face you this time. So it's straight down, curl up. Now, as you get stronger, you can certainly increase your weight. Just always pay attention to form. Great job. Drop your weights down. Back down into a mountain climber. Now, if you do not have a carpeted surface, you can use a mat. Here we go. Now remember, if you need to modify, just slow it down. Okay, back to our strength. As you can see, this is not an easy workout, but it's very doable for everyone. Remember, the only person I want you to compare yourself to is you. Drop them down. Now, as many of you know, I am a chiropractor, so paying attention to form is very important. I want you to keep your muscles as balanced as possible. Great job. I can feel that in my abs as well. Mountain climber is a great exercise for the core, arms, legs, and your heart. Okay, grab some more water. Before we move on, we are going to now be moving on to circuit number 4. We are going to be working the backs of our arms. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be laying on the floor, and the way to modify this is going to be with lighter weight. So if you feel like you can use a heavier weight, then feel free to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get onto our back, and we're going to have our arms straight like this, stay in a neutral spine position, and you're just going to move up and straight down. And you can really feel it in the back of your arm. Now remember, the modification is lighter weight. Now, what we're going to do for the cardio, we're going to drop our weights down, we're going to do a skater. So you're going to be going back and forth, just like this. Now here's the modification. Now if you feel like you can't jump, just keep your feet always on the ground. Now, more advanced, you can go faster if you'd like. And this is really appropriate time because we're going to be seeing a lot of this with the Olympics that are starting now. So here we go. Again, 6 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Now remember, if you're just starting, you can stop the video, take more of a rest if you need to. Or just walk if you need to just stop for a little bit, just walk in place until you can get your heart rate back where you're comfortable. Okay. Really pay attention to form. This is a very intentional exercise. Drop your weights down, come on back up, we're going into our skater. Here we go. Now this can be plyometric, or like I said, you can keep your feet on the ground at all times. I want you to have fun with exercise. Your body's loving it. I can feel this in my core as well. Back down, grab your weights. Drop your weights down. Come on back up. Back to the skater. Keep moving. This is really an entire body exercise as well. I can feel this in all my legs, core, upper body. Great job. Back down. Last set. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel this in my tricep. Okay, drop your weights down. Last part of this circuit. Back to skaters, keep moving. Great job. You're finished with circuit number 4. Now, before we move on, be sure to grab some more water. Keep moving. Okay, now we're moving on to circuit number 5. I spoke a lot about balance. Most of us work during the day doing so much with our chest muscles, for the front of our shoulders, we forget about our back. What begins to happen is you get neck pain and your shoulders kind of move forward. What we're going to do is we're going to bring them back. We're going to be doing an inside row, back out, turn the weights to an outside pull. Now, it's very important that you pay attention to form. So don't use too heavy of a weight. You're going in, turn, out. When you pull out, really pull those muscles. And you don't want to pull on your neck. I'm going to show you what it looks like with a weight. So we're holding it this way, pulling in, down, turn it, up. So it's almost like a hinge. You're pulling up. Like I said, be sure that you're not using too heavy of a weight. You can always start out heavier and go lighter. Cardio portion is going to be a star jump. Now, I'm going to show you the modification. Here it is. You're doing like a half star. And you're kind of like going around, just like this. Now, the regular one is you're going to come down, straight up, just like a star. You use the modification or the advanced form that you would like. So we're going to start again, 6 rounds. This is going to be a little bit of a tougher circuit if you're doing the advanced move, because it's going to really raise your heart rate. But I know you can do it. Okay, here we go. So pay attention to form. It's in, turn, straight up. In, you're almost like hinging. So you can kind of bring yourself up for the inside, down for the outside. And again, this isn't a race. Form is very important. Now if you feel any pull in your lower back, lower your weights. It means they're too heavy. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the advanced version. Now you can go faster if you feel like you have more energy, or you can go slower. It's definitely challenging. Back to the strength. Drop your weights down. Walk in place. Here we go. If you want to bring your arms all the way around, you can do that too. Now if you were modifying, don't think you're not getting a good workout, because you are. Just increase, just like this. I can still feel it. You can always raise a little higher if you need to. Here we go, back to the strength. I'm going to lighten my load a little bit, because I don't want to lose my form. Great job. Drop your weights down. Last cardio for the circuit. Give it your all. Great job. That was a tough circuit. Keep walking in place. We only have one circuit left. Need to bring our heart rate back down a little bit. Grab some water. Okay, circuit number 6. We're going to grab our weights. The way we're going to do this is called Fusion 4. This is one of Jennifer Nicole's signature moves. You have your weights here. You're bringing your elbow to your knee. Now do it intentionally. Squeeze your abs on each contraction. Now, you can also do it with no weights, just like this. You do whatever's comfortable for you, as long as you do it. Now, the cardio is going to be an in-step touch. I find this to be a challenging exercise as well. Here's the modification. Now, You can increase your intensity. You can really feel that in your inner thigh, and you need to maintain proper posture. So if you find yourself losing your form, go to the lower intensity. Okay, again, 30 seconds, 10 seconds of rest, 6 rounds. This is our last circuit, so do your best. I can really feel the contraction in my core. Again, very intentional. With this workout, we are exercising smarter, not necessarily longer or harder. Drop your weights down, instep touch. Keep moving. Here we go. Make sure you keep breathing. Oh, that's a tough one. Grab your weights. Here we go. You're almost done. You're going to feel so good the rest of the day. Drop your weights down. Keep moving. If you start to get tired, remember, modify. Last set for this circuit. Here we go. Bring them up. Great job. Last one. Last exercise, and you're ready to stretch. Here we go. I'm going to start out slower, just to do the modification with you. See, I want to show you I can go pretty fast without leaving the ground and still get a great workout. Otherwise, increase it. If you feel like you're ready, now you can also do this if you don't feel like you can touch your toes or your inside of your foot. Great job. Now, let's bring our heart rate back down. Take a couple deep breaths. And out. One more. And out. Now, please be sure to cool down. Keep moving till your heart rate goes down. And it's very important for you to stretch. Now your muscles are warm. I have some really good stretches on my YouTube. Just check the stretching videos out. Now, I also want to tell you, soon my Flat Blasting Properly book is going to be coming out, along with my DVD series. It incorporates much of the JNL fusion method. This is an awesome way to work out. I hope you have a great day. Remember to go to getfitwithdrawn.com or yourhealthgettothepoint.com to really get into other important aspects of your health. I will see you soon.